Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from Brahmaj. The race to supply Malaysia with light combat aircraft is heating up. According to reports, India and Turkey are competing to equip the Royal Malaysian Air Force with light combat jets. Turkish Aerospace Industries (TAI) offering collaborative manufacturing on its Hurjet trainer and a number of other frontline military jets. But there is a very good chance that India might end up winning the contract. So the question is, which aircraft is better? Let's find out. But before all that, go hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Okay, let's do this. In this video, we'll compare both aircrafts based on the following aspects: basic info, size comparison, engine, performance, armament. Please note, this is a comparison video. I have already made an analysis video on Hal Tejas. If you want me to make a detailed video on Hurjet, then please let me know in the comment section. Let's start with TAI Hürjet. The TAI Hürjet is a single-engine supersonic advanced trainer and a light combat aircraft under development by Turkish Aerospace Industries. TAI initiated the project in August 2017 and a mock-up was shown in 2018. Turkey is planning to start the production in 2023. But let me remind you something, Turkey hasn't even finalized the engine for this jet. Okay, let's move on to Hal Tejas. The Hal Tejas is a single-engine light multi-role fighter developed by Aeronautical Development Agency, that is ADA, in partnership with Hindustan Aeronautical Limited (HAL). The project began in 1980s and the first Tejas squadron became operational in 2016. The Hal Tejas currently has three production models: Tejas Mark I, Tejas Mark 1A and Tejas trainer variant. This gives Tejas a big advantage because Tejas is already being used in the Indian military. The Hurjet will be 13 meters in length and 4.2 meters in height. In addition, the wingspan will be 9.8 meters. The wing main planes are shoulder mounted. I think it's an old design, but Turkey is planning to change its trainer squads, not going to be using it as a main attack jet, so it's okay. The aircraft is also planned to replace the Northrop F5 used by the Turkish Stars aerobatic team. When it comes to Hal Tejas, the aircraft has a length of 13.2 meters and a height of 4.4 meters. Tejas has a delta platform design with shoulder-mounted delta wings and an 8.2 meters wingspan. The construction utilized lightweight materials such as aluminum, lithium, titanium alloys, and carbon composite materials. The Hurjet may be powered by a single Williams International FJ44-4M engine. Like I said earlier, Turkey is still confused with the engine. As Turkey has no experience in developing a turbofan engine before, it may work with a foreign partner to develop the original engine. Meanwhile, the Hal Tejas trainer is fitted with General Electric F404GE F2J3 turbofan engines with afterburn. The production versions are fitted with one General Electric 85 kN F404GE IN20 turbofan engines with full authority digital engine control. India is trying to make an indigenous engine for a long time, but the project is facing a lot of obstacles and delays. According to recent updates, the Hurjet will be able to have a maximum speed of Mach 1.4 and the expected service ceiling will be 13,716 meters with a ferry range of 2,222 kilometers. As the Hurjet is not produced, so we can't tell its exact weight. But when it comes to Hal Tejas, the maximum speed is Mach 1.6 with a service ceiling of 16,000 meters. Also, the Hal Tejas got a ferry range of 3,200 kilometers. The aircraft weighs approximately 5,450 kilograms and has a maximum takeoff weight of 13,500 kilograms. As of now, the weapon carrying capacity and the weapon compatibility of the Hurjet is not disclosed to the public platforms. The Tejas has 8 external hardpoints to carry weapons and pods. A 23mm twin-barreled GSH-23 gun with a burst firing rate of 50 rounds a second is installed in Tejas. When it comes to missiles, the Tejas Mark I can carry air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-radiation missiles, and anti-ship missiles. I hope now you know why India is so confident about the Malaysian export deal. The Turkish Aerospace Industries claims that they can launch the aircraft by 2023. But I don't think that aircraft will fly in 1 year because Turkey is already suffering from economic crisis. If you look at Hal Tejas, it's already in production and ready to deliver in few months. So, you be the judge. That's all I have for today. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe. And it's time for me to take off. Bye everyone.